Here's what I would do if I had to break 90 with only 1 week to prepare. You do this every single day for 7 days and you'll break 90 in a week. This plan is so incredibly simple, and if you just execute it for 7 days in a row, you will break 90 in 1 week. Hi, my name's Justin Klumbala and I am the founder of BreakingBogeys.com, where we are transforming people's games to play the best golf of their life. We get people that break 100 for the first time, break 90 for the first time, and even break 80 for the first time. Head to BreakingBogeys.com to see the transformations that we've done with so many players. Okay, so what is the plan that you have to do for every single day for 7 days and you will break 90? There are typically 3 topics that most people cannot get done well. And if you just do this simple practice plan 7 days in a row, you will break 90. Here are the 3 things that most people cannot do. They struggle on the putting green with too many 3 putts. I'm going to show you a putting drill in this video. They struggle with pitching the ball, getting the ball to get up and over an obstacle and onto the green safely. You need to be able to master this skill. And then finally, people struggle with centerness of contact. They don't make solid contact. These are the 3 topics that I'm going to show you how to practice in this video. And if you do this for 7 days straight, you will shoot below 90 in your next round. So let's jump right into it. Here are the 3 drills that you have to do. So the first drill that I'm going to show you here is that I'm going to spray my club face. As you can see, my last shot there, I hit right in the center. But I'm going to do some full swing practice and get some foot powder spray on my club face. This is going to show me where I'm hitting on the club face. When I do this drill, I always like to use a tee. So I always tee the ball up on these because it's just easier to see where I'm hitting on the club face. So when I have the ball teed up there, I'm just going to take some full swings and see how well I can hit the ball in the middle. So that one there was pretty good, maybe a little bit too much toey there, but having that feedback is so helpful in getting better. I love to add measurability and pressure to my practice all the time. So I'm going to count how many times I can hit the ball in a row in the middle of the club face. That last one I would not count. That one there, this was my first one there. That was my second one. So that second one I would count because there was much more in the middle of the club face. This is something that I would do for about 10 minutes, just hitting a golf ball off a tee with some foot powder spray or strike spray, and that's going to help you have that feedback on whether you're hitting the ball right in the middle or not. This is a fantastic way to practice your full swing and help you make better contact. This is going to be 10 minutes of my practice only for the 30 minutes that I have to practice. The next drill I'm going to be doing is going to be a putting drill. So I'm going to grab my putter and head to the putting green. This drill is probably one of my favorites that I give to people, and it's called the 1 step at a time drill. So all I'm doing here is I'm starting at the hole. I'm going to take 1 step away from the hole, 1 large step, which is about 3 feet away, drop the ball, and my goal is to 2-putt or better. That's better than 2-putting. I 1-putted, so I get to graduate on to the next level. The next level would be 2 steps away. Sometimes it's good to switch up the direction that you're going in. So this time I'm going to walk in this direction here. 2 steps away. Once again, the same goal here is to 2-putt or better from this distance. I didn't make that putt, but that's okay. If I can make the second one, I get to graduate. Now I'm on to 3 steps away. Whoops, I missed that one. So since I missed that putt, that would be a 3-putt, which would mean that I would have to stay at 3 steps until I 2-putt or better. So I would pick up the ball, do another 3 steps out, see if I can 2-putt or better. If I do, then I get to move on to 4 steps. If I 2-putt or better from there, I get to go on to 5 steps, and so on. If you ever 3-putt or worse, you have to stay at that amount of steps until you can actually 2-putt or better. This is a fantastic drill, and once again, only spending 10 minutes on this particular drill. For this portion of my practice, I'm going to spend 10 minutes doing a pitching drill over a bunker, And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two things specifically. One, I'm going to count how many successful pitches I can hit onto the green in a row. So if I ever miss a shot, meaning hitting one into the bunker or going over the green, I would have to go back to 0. So I'm going to count how many successful shots I can hit in a row. The second thing I'm going to make sure that I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch up targets each time. So if you can see in the background here, I have 3 different targets. I got flag on the left, flag in the middle, and then a flag on the right. So I'm going to always switch targets each time that I hit a shot. So that one went onto the green and stayed on the green. That's 1 in a row. That one hit the flag and ended up pretty close to the hole. That's 2 in a row. That was a successful shot. That's 3 in a row. Whoops, chunked it into the bunker. So that's 3 in a row is my record. So my next ball that I would hit, I would have to go back to 0. I'm going to start back at 1 again. So my goal would be to try to beat 3 in a row for the next 10 minutes. And then that would be my current record for the day. If I don't beat 3 in a row, my record for the day would be 3 in a row for pitching. Most people do not have a plan when they're trying to get better at golf. At breakingbogeys.com, we put our players through a step-by-step guided plan to help them play the best golf of their life. If you're looking to try to break 100 for the first time, break 90 for the first time, or even break 80 for the first time, head to breakingbogeys.com and we'd like to help you play the best golf of your life.